semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Linebacker shifting around now. Hands off to the left. Running with purpose.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. And that will pick up the first down, a spot at the 38.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Sayin. There's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made, not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice easy throw. Look at this, it ends up being a huge play.
Second down after that completion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. The sure hands. It's Roberts. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Buckeyes. As they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Early on in the football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to the offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's a quick grab. Breaks into the clear.
He makes the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. That run sets up a critical third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Baxter. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Here's that wrinkle, the wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Went it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Direct snap. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a first set of downs for this offense.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it. They keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Longhorns. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Breaks into open space. He's got the first and still going. They'll bring him down, but the Wildcat produces an explosive run to get a first down.
The defense got out muscled at the point of attack there, and the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down.
So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Caught in the
flat by the running back. Stopped right there at the line for no gain.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end. The pass rush gets home. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Buckeyes will have to kick this away.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
Returner tackled right there. That's what will start the drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Manning. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Going to try to use his legs here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's the challenging aspect of these RPOs, kind of that gray area on the read. The quarterback felt he could pull that and try to make a play off to his right, but the defense is all over the quarterback, and they push him backwards.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Coverage team brings down the returner. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Moore. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you.
Touchdown, Texas. They connect for 6. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He keeps it. QB draw. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The big fullback's got it here. Hooks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Gonna run it. It's Price. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To throw, it's Sayin. Caught quickly. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
By the receiver. He's tackled at the 31. Third down coming up.
That completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Moves out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the wideout goes in motion.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's got it right near the end zone. And finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Caught, completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
They look to throw it here on second down. Running back has it on a screen now. And he's brought down. Good job of the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. They move the 6, but we're to the line here on first down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a dart right down the middle. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Boy, what a play by this safety to kind of sit back in cover 2, baiting this quarterback to make the throw. I thought he showed patience and then instincts once the ball's in the air to come up with that interception.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do it.
The pass is intercepted. He'll be brought down as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. First play of the drive, they look to the right. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Back to pass. It's Manning. Short pass finds the tight end. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking for a receiver. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. They get him down, but a big gainer with a 42.
This is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On the ground, it's Baxter. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now from the pistol formation. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And they keep this drive going, trying to convert on third down now. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Here's the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. On the move now. Bought some time, now lets it go.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout.
Catch is made down the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Jet sweep, receiver trying to find some room. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Outstanding play call here to come up with that big gain and get a first down. Get the ball out wide. Yeah, sometimes you just want to get the ball to your playmakers and trust that they can create some extra yards.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Using his legs. It's Price. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Sticking with the running game. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
He's back at the 36. Third down coming up.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Little eye candy here from the offense and pre-snap motion. To throw, it's Sayin. Pulls it in. It's Beebe. We stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
You know, third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Breaks into the clear. It's a fumble. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
Caught behind the line. It's Moore. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. The end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlock, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game. Who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The back's got it on a counter. And just a short gain this time. We're able to get him down. The important third down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Manning. Grab down the middle, it's Baxter. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down. Good job there finding the back in that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective third down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field and Like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the first down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, give him the ball.
Completion makes it second and short. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run. They corral him for no gain.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Third and short here in this playoff game, in the 8th play of the drive. Try and muscle for the first down. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. Quick throw, the catch is made. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Now run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
How much can they pick up on third down? Try a field goal from here would be 57 yards. Quick pass, the catch is made. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35. Long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The game makes it second and medium. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. He puts it on the turf. The offense able to retain possession. Very lucky to still have a chance to win this. The defense defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Grabbed by the receiver. Into the end zone. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Longhorns line up with a 1st and goal. They'll kneel down again to set up a potential game winner. Time ticking away. Can the offense win it in regulation? They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. A chance for this kicker to almost certainly win the game in the final seconds. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play.
Timeout, Texas.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. So here we go. In the final seconds, one swing of the leg for the win. And he's got it. No problem. And with that, they regain the lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.